Huntsville, Alabama, where the space economy, the defense sector, and a surprisingly complex real estate ecosystem have decided to share a zip code.
Today, we're working through a post from Verenita that maps exactly how that ecosystem operates, the forces shaping prices, demand, and long-term value for buyers and investors trying to make sense of the market.
Let's start with how all those moving parts actually connect.
The central argument here is that real estate is not just homes changing hands. It is a system. And buyers and investors who understand the system make better decisions than those who only look at individual listings.
The post frames it directly. The real estate market is not just a collection of homes being bought and sold. It is a full ecosystem shaped by economic conditions, government policies, financing systems, population growth, infrastructure development, and investor behavior.
So the upshot is that no single factor sets a price. Employment growth pulls in workers, which pressures housing supply, which pushes prices up. And that chain runs through financing conditions, zoning decisions, and infrastructure investment all at once.
The employment piece is worth sitting with. The Post notes that job creation doesn't just affect home prices. It ripples into rental demand, appreciation rates, and long-term investment stability. Areas near major employers become high competition zones, which matters whether you're buying to live there or buying to rent it out.
Financing conditions shape the same picture from a different angle. When interest rates are low, purchasing power expands and competition intensifies. When rates rise, demand cools and buyers gain negotiating room. The Post is clear that understanding where you are in that cycle changes your strategy.
And then there's the infrastructure layer. Roads, schools, hospitals, commercial development. Planned projects can lift property values in surrounding areas, though the Post is honest that not every infrastructure change benefits every homeowner equally. More traffic or commercial encroachment can shift neighborhood character in ways that cut the other direction.
Investor behavior gets its own treatment too. Investors increase competition, particularly for single-family homes that first-time buyers are also targeting. The Post flags that investor activity can push prices beyond what individual buyers expect, which is exactly the kind of market condition a specialist helps a buyer read in real time.
The market cycle framing ties it together. Growth, stabilization, adjustment. Where the market sits in that cycle determines whether competition or negotiation is the smarter posture. Location, economic diversification, buyer psychology, technology, environmental factors. The Post covers each as a layer of the same system, not a separate topic. The ecosystem framing is genuinely useful. It reorients the question from, is this a good house, to, is this a good position in a larger system?
And that's the kind of clarity that holds up across market cycles, not just the current one.